Hello, thank you for coming back. How are you? You beautiful people. So, I got a message for everybody. Um, there is, so all eyes are on you, as if you didn't know that already. All eyes are always on my collective because we are just different. We are original, we are trendsetters, and we are eccentric, and we just beat to the own drum of our heart, right? So whatever situation you're in is like it's you have free will, right? We all have free will, okay? So whatever the situation is it's physically, mentally, and spiritually taxing, okay? And it's so taxing to the point where it's like becoming a deep wound, okay? Um, wow, I'm picking up like addiction too, like someone could be going through withdrawals right now. Like, you got this. Like, you don't need that shit. Okay? Like, your mind is so much stronger. Alright? I'm not an addiction specialist, so don't, this is not law. Use your own intuition and your own discretion. You have free will, right? So don't feel guilty for taking care of yourself, or if you're dealing with someone with addictions, like, you have to take care of yourself, and you should never feel guilty for that. And if something's too much for you, like, exercise that throat chakra, baby, and say that, you know it's like you need to wow, justice is it's like you really need to, wow, this is interesting, mirroring and then sunrise, sunset. Hard lessons. Okay. Whatever this like clown behavior is, okay, and it really has to do, I don't want to call it clown behavior because I'm starting to feel like I'm really starting to tap into someone here who's got like a serious addiction problem, okay? And it's like at that stage where someone's in denial of it, okay? Um, and it's almost like it's like clockwork, like sunrise, sunset. It's like this addiction just like takes over, and it's like once whatever this is, a substance, a pill, whatever, a drink, like it's like night and day. Like when this person, yeah, it's like night and day, like something about night and day. So it's like yeah, there's just like a need to allow your feelings to be heard, right? And make up your mind, okay? Like, it's not easy dealing with someone who has an addiction, okay? That's not an easy, that's not easy. It's not normal either, okay? So anyone that says that that's normal is whatever. The problem is nowadays is this realm we live in is run by the seven deadly sins, so the amount of spiritual diseases are just rampant, okay? And it's like, whatever this situation is, you really need to make up your mind about it, right? You need to allow your feelings to be heard, because it's like this is what's causing, it's like causing such delays, right? What was I saying? You have the power over your mind, Um, fumbled the bag and nobody got you like Source got you. Wow. Be careful with who you share your information with, okay? You deserve better and you know it. So like what I'm saying is like, you don't even need to make up your mind. It's like you made the decision. You made up your mind. Now it's just a matter of doing it. Okay? Expect the unexpected. tool for ascension. You know that wasn't right what you did. You know that wasn't right when you did that. And it's that glow, baby. Something urgent. Yeah, I'm really getting like, could be dealing with someone. Yeah, it's like this addiction, right? And it could be in a relationship, could be with a home, right? Wow. Could be with a spouse, could be with someone in authority. It's like this person's like deeply wounded, right? And it's like these addictions have it's like this person's addictions are like deeply wounding you, right? It's like they're deeply affecting you at this point, you know? And it's like allow your feelings to be heard, you know? And like you do have the power of your mind, and if you are struggling with addictions, there is so much different type of help available. And I'm not just saying AA and all that other shit. Okay, there's so many different ways, right? When you connect to your guides, connect to source, connect to that stable foundation and walk through those pearly gates, you will understand, you know, it's way deeper than that, right? You know, because our bodies become dependent and everything. You know, I have a lot of thoughts on it. I need to like sit down and actually write about it so I can get them out, you know. I have to make up my mind and allow my feelings to be heard about it, you know? So, like, you won't fumble the bag if you're with source, okay? Like, everything's a lesson. And it's like, whatever, like, whoever you're with or whatever you're involving yourself in, where these, like, addictions, this codependency, like, whatever this devilish energy is around it, it's like, you know you deserve better. Like, you know this, okay? And it's like, it's urgent, okay? It's urgent that you grow, right? It's urgent that you glow up from this situation, okay? And it's gonna happen. So expect the unexpected and know that this situation, whatever this was, it was just a tool for ascension, okay? Whether this is something that you did that you know wasn't right when you did it, or someone else did that they know wasn't right when they did it either, okay? And it's like, you really just gotta be careful, wow. You really just gotta be careful with who you talk to, period, these days, because you don't know, you know, what kind of spirit they have within them. You know what I'm saying? So testing, a spirit testing, seeing who it is that you're actually, who or what it is that you're actually dealing with is important right now, you know? Like, this is a channel for spiritual warriors. This is a channel for creatives, intuitives, sensitive folk, right? But it's also like we are fucking warriors. You know, we can share a nice meal and get all cozy, cuddly. We'll fucking cut your head off if we have to. Okay? People forget that that angels, there are angels that protect, right? Angels get their hands a little dirty too, right? Three of Swords. So, you know, staying in this grief is like, and this heartbreaking situation is like fucking with your mental, okay? And it's like, you just have to, the way to take these swords out of your heart is to speak. Expand on how you're feeling, expand on how you're thinking, right? Because it's really is as simple as speaking up and allowing your feelings to be heard that will help you make the decision that you need to make, okay? And even deeper than that, it's like these feelings, this could be like the root of the addiction, right? It's like addiction is crazy because it's like you become addicted to that person's addiction too, right? You've learned to protect your energy out of everything. Yeah, just be careful who you share your information with. because not all those around you, you deserve better. Yeah, be mindful of manipulation, okay? Okay, I'm back. So like I said, be mindful of manipulation, right? Be mindful of these little small offers coming your way, because there's like hidden motives, okay? And it's like, maybe that's, that wasn't right when you did that. Maybe that has something to do with it too, and it's like, what was offered to you, you deserve better than that. Like, it. Like, that's not even, you shouldn't even be questioning some of that, and it's like, maybe you were in this period of heartbreak, right? And you did lower your defenses, right? Maybe your defenses should have been, it all comes down to like indecision, okay? And it all comes down to allowing your feelings to be heard, because when you don't allow those feelings to be heard, then they just lie on the wall like this, and they'll keep you up at night because you don't even know if these are real or not. These can't hurt you. They're not pointed directly at you. It's all in the mind, okay? It's like there needs to be a real deep change within the mind, and it's like that's where like addiction stems from. It's like, it's our mind. It's not just the body that becomes dependent on it, it's the mind. Because, to be truthful, the body can be put through a hell of a lot, and it can successfully work through it, This also could be like an offer of reprieve too. This could be like a small offer, I don't know. I would just be very cautious around any kind of offers, because it's like you already have a lot going on, and you're really guarding your heart at this point, okay? Because you're deeply wounded. Yeah, it's like you're almost afraid to move forward. Like you've been through so much, you're like exhausted, and it's like at this point, you're holding on to this stick for dear life, right? And that's no energy to be in, right? There's a lot to be looking forward to, and it's like this heartbreak, this grief really has done a number on you. Yeah, there's a lot to look forward to. Like, I'm telling you, there's a lot to look forward to. Like, on the other side of this is fucking triumph, success, victory. Like, victory, screech. Like, look at this. And look, Wheel of Fortune popping out too, but it's like, what are you holding on to? Okay? What type of energy sources are you holding on to? What are you refusing to let go of? Who are you refusing to let go of? What kind of things, what kind of addictions are you holding hostage? Are you allowing to keep you held hostage, right? It's like there's definitely an element of surprise here, and I think you're going to realize that like this heartbreak was for nothing. It wasn't for nothing, okay? It's like, be mindful of someone offering you something too in the midst of you. See, because there's all these wands, so it's like your energy's changing, okay? It's like you're moving a lot of energy, okay? And people can feel that. So be mindful if anyone's trying to come in with some type of offer, some type of message, anything, because it's that glow, baby, because you're changing, you're morphing into your energy, right? It's like you're healing all these addictions, you're healing these codependencies, you're healing things that you have felt bound to. It's a Sagittarius and Capricorn energy. King of Wands on the bottom, some more Sagittarius, Leo, Aries. And this has a lot to do with the home life, like addictions in the home life that I'm getting. But you're healing that. Or if you're not, you need to know that there is healing available, right? You just have to take leadership, right? You have to be the leader of your own life. You have to take that ownership and say, like, no, my addictions are not running my life anymore. I will not allow my addictions to run my life. I run my life. I am the star of my own show. This is like transformational healing on such a deep level. This could relate back to your father, to father wounds, right? To the masculine side of ourselves. It's like you're healing, like taking action. You know, it's like you're seeing that whether it's whatever this devilish energy, this addiction, this codependency, this relationship, whatever you feel bound to, really. You realize it's an illusion. Because it hurt you before, it doesn't hurt you now. I think you're just, let's see, let's get something else here. It's like sometimes enough is enough, right? It's like you can't, yeah. Enough is enough. Right? There's no need to win at all costs. There's no need to it's like you can't. Like, look, we have 4 and 6. It's like this is the 5 of Swords here. Anything, any type of malicious energy like that is just going to get blown up. When you take your power back. You resting, it's like your prayers are so powerful. Your prayers are so powerful. And you have the ability to call in very powerful guides to help you move forward. And this is all mental, okay? It's like a mental game. It's like addiction. It's a mental game. Look what's on the bottom. Don't fight yourself, right? Don't fight the process either. Do the right thing. And if you know that there was something that you did and it wasn't right, well, own up to it. Allow your feelings to be heard, because whatever the situation was, it really is a tool for your ascension. And it's not something, it's like, how can I possibly see that, right? It's like the blessing is in letting go, right? And the gift is in seeing through the illusion. Justice. It's up for you to balance the scales here. And really, it starts with pulling those swords out of your heart, and it starts with allowing those feelings to be heard. And it's urgent. Because you're glowing up, baby. You're glowing up. Alright, well, let's see, anything else? Yeah, there's withdrawal. Wow, I said that earlier too. And then do not feel guilty for taking care of yourself ever. You know, maybe there's a need to withdraw from everything too, just so you can take care of yourself. And there's a need to withdraw from these energies also, so that you can take care of yourself, because this type of energy is just going to drag you down with it. It absolutely will. And it'll drag everything down with it too. Everything. You have a lot of this. These are very hard lessons to learn, okay? And this taps into like the collective, right? Because collectively we're learning this lesson too, because we live in this realm that is run by the devil, the seven deadly sins. Addiction is everywhere. And, it's something we all have to work on because we all are affected by it one way or another. Have a blessed day. Love you.